Good morning, all of you. Welcome to class 5 students. Yeah, I will welcome you. And today's topic we are doing the revision 2 of the chapter 1, which is data storage media. I've already told you what is data, what is storage, and what is media, so I need not once again tell. You can see my previous video and see which was revision 1. Now we come to the directly to the notes point of view and the Blu-ray disc. So I have to cover up the thing within a short span of time. So you can see this over and over again so that you can it bees in your mind. Okay, Blu-ray disc. So a Blu-ray disc is an optical secondary storage media and has a much larger storage capacity than a CD or a DVD. So it is comparing with a CD and a DVD. Typically, a single Blu-ray disc can accommodate up to 25 GB of data. Then we come the next note that I've given is a pen drive. A pen drive or a flash drive is another secondary storage device. So you can tell the example of a secondary storage device. A pen drive is very small and can be carried easily. So it is very portable. So it is a good medium to transfer information from one computer to another. A pen drive comes in various storage capacities such as 4 GB, 8 GB, 64 GB, and up to 2 TB, means the highest capacity. A pen drive is connected to the computer using any of the USB ports in the cabinet you find. Okay, now we come to the next one, that is a hard disk. Hard disk is the most commonly used form of a secondary memory. So every machine must be having a hard disk. Hard disk as a storehouse of information. Invented by the IBM International Business Machines, the full form, and in 1956. Okay, and modern hard disk can be as large as 4 TB or 8 TB. It is a magnetic storage device and it uses magnetic spots, not electronic signals, to represent bits. The presence of a magnetic spot represents the number 1 and its absence denotes the number 0. There are two types of hard disk: internal hard disk placed inside the cabinet and external hard disk connected to the computer through cables. So this is an extra information I've given over here. So for an extra, so then we come to auxiliary memory. Auxiliary memory or storage memory units are used to store large amounts of data permanently. So auxiliary memories are always permanently. Okay, and it can retain the information stored on it even after the computer has been switched off. Hard disks, CD, etc. are a few examples of a secondary storage devices. So these are the thing, and secondary storage devices usually have a much larger storage capacity than a primary memory. So the comparison. So secondary memory cannot be directly accessed by the CPU. For the CPU to access any data stored in the secondary memory, the data needs to be copied into the primary memory. Yes, then we come to main memory. Yes, a main memory or primary memory is an inbuilt memory which can store data and instructions. Primary memory holds only the data and the instructions that the computer is currently using. When the computer is turned off, the memory gets cleared. Yes, primary memory provides faster access but is usually much smaller in capacity than the secondary memory units. A CPU can directly access data and instructions stored on the primary memory. Primary memory is of two types, that is RAM and ROM. What is a computer memory? Now with the same type of question. Memory is a part of the computer that holds data. Yeah, that holds data. Yes. Okay. And when we come to the holds data and instructions and processing, although closely associated with the central processing unit, memory is separated from it. Okay. Next we come, what is a bit? A bit is a single binary digit which can be either 0 and 1, is the smallest unit of data a computer can handle. How is it related to a byte? The collection of 8 bits is called a byte. We usually use the letter B as an abbreviation for byte. 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. Now come, what is the difference between a RAM and ROM? Very important question. RAM and ROM. Okay, full form of RAM is random access memory and ROM is read-only memory. RAM is volatile or temporary memory and ROM is non-volatile or permanent memory. Data can be read from the RAM and written onto it. Okay, and information can only be read and not written on ROM. This is a two distinction. Okay, then we come to the next one. What is the difference between the primary and secondary memory? And primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory is usually referred to as internal memory, and the secondary memory, as you know, it is known as the external memory. The storage capacity of a primary memory is limited, while the storage capacity of the secondary memory is high, that is not limited. Primary memory is volatile, it gets erased when the computer is shut down or switched off. And the secondary memory is used to store large amount of information permanently. So this is the thing. And write the names of any three secondary storage devices. Just the three names are the DVD, Blu-ray disc, and pen drive. You can write those things down. So thus the revision ends. And thank you, thank you. This revision